to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Winter and today I'll be taking you around this gorgeous Ford Puma ST line. As you guys can see, it has some really stunning features. It's a really beautiful car aesthetically as well as safety wise, guys. Now what I'm going to do is make sure I give you a good walk around the outside as well as the inside of this vehicle. We're going to make sure to tell you a little bit more about us here at Berwick Mitsubishi as well. Now guys, straight off the bat, as I mentioned earlier, those headlights are beautiful and big. Going to keep you nice and visible no matter time of day or night. We did have a little bit of rain here overnight, guys, so you can see there's a bit of condensation going on there, but those are still really lovely and clearly shining. Now guys, as we have a look at this front, you'll notice you do have again a full front set of sensors, as well as some really gorgeous shaping when it comes to that front. Now if we have a look around the side, you'll notice those wheels are in brilliant shape. They're looking really lovely and healthy. As we come around the back, you've got your fuel on your passenger side as well as a full set of reversing sensors as well. Now we do obviously have that beautiful Puma logo on the back as well as that reversing camera tucked away there. As we open up this boot, I'll show you this has a ton of room in it. You can see that they really have thought this out really well. It's a really lovely deep boot with tons of storage space. We have interior lighting as well as interior hooks for convenience, and there is also a 12-volt battery. Now guys, as we have a look in the back, you notice that you do have a single seat behind the passenger and a double seat behind, single seat behind the driver, double seat behind the passenger, which means that you have that extra level of convenience. Now you can obviously fold these forward in from the boot, or you can fold them in through the center. We also have a reverse dash cam on this gorgeous car. You can see it right there. Now, we actually have our own aftermarket specialist who specializes in, obviously, warranties as well as all of our dash cam technology. He does an amazing job. So whether you come in and have a look and those are not up to standard, or you just want to make sure that those are really working perfectly, have a chat to our aftermarket specialist. Come in and ask for Dan D'Souza. He does a really amazing job at making sure that you don't have a thing to worry about when it comes to this investment. Now, as you can see, guys, we do have storage pockets on the back of those front seats, as well as I mentioned before, those chair controls are right there. Now you can see those heads are adjustable, as well as you have a huge speaker in this door here. Just a beautiful car. Now guys, I also want to point out we do have some beautiful mirrors on this one, and we also do have blind spot sensors, which is another huge benefit. So you've got those front and back sensors as well as blind spots. Just a beautiful car. Now, as you can see, guys, we do have your seatbelt monitor. Really handy to have. You can tell who's plugged in, who's not. And we also do have our sound control as well as our cruise control. And on this side, you do have your phone and music controls. As we have a look up here, guys, you'll notice that entertainment center is really lovely and clear. You've got all of your things labeled. There's Monash University, there's Casey Hospital, and you do have obviously street names, which means you have that added layer of convenience. Now, I also want to point out, guys, we do have another set of ThinkWare dash cams up here. Just a really wonderful feature to have. As we come down, you'll notice you do have your climate control, and it is really clearly laid out. You also have your center space down here, as well as multiple charging points. You have a 12-volt over here, as well as other charging ports. As we turn this around, you'll notice that you do have a center console with a removable shelf in this particular model. Just a really handy feature to have, as well as making sure that you can have tons of space in there. Now you do have your interior cup holders as well in that center area. You can see those are lit up, which is a huge help. You've got your bonnet pop handle in here, as well as a ton of footwell space. Now, if we open up this, guys, I want to point out here at Berwick Mitsubishi, we really pride ourselves on keeping hold of as many service books as possible. So I will have a quick flick through this for you. We'll have a check. It's really good to keep these things on hand because it means you know exactly where you sit when it comes to this beautiful car. In one moment, guys. It's very hard to do one-handed. It's one thing I need to definitely get better at. Now, as you can see, that all those booklets are there. You've also got your manuals as well as other informational guides, which is really handy. I also want to point out, guys, if we have a look up here at your settings, you can see that you have tons of controls in here. You do have your phone connections, you have your navigations, your apps, your audios. If we have a look in here, guys, you'll see you can connect and use mobile apps, as well as obviously your connected device. Now, here at Berwick Mitsubishi, we really want to pride ourselves on a one-stop shop policy. That means that we're actually going to let you have a chat with our business team, as well as I mentioned before, our aftermarket specialist. They are going to make sure that you are in the best position possible, as well as help you with any planning you might need. We also We also get a lot of feedback that it is really good to just have an extra pair of eyes and ears to listen and check over things. Now, obviously, we have our salespeople here on hand as well. They do a phenomenal job at making sure this experience is a really, really catered one. We want to make sure that you guys know that you're in the best hands possible, and we're going to do everything we can to really ensure that. Now, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope you've had a wonderful time. I hope that I have covered a lot of information for you and cleared up some facts, and I really hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, guys.